So next up from me this time, this is an English sparkling wine.
Yeah.
Obviously English wine on the rise. This one is from Hampshire. It's made by some friends of mine down at Exton Park.
You can find this one in supermarkets too, can't you?
This one's not in supermarkets. This is independent retailers, this one, but you can find a lot of English wines in supermarkets. So as I say, you don't have to go to, I mean, obviously please do come to independent retailers. But but if you do your shopping at supermarkets, you go online, you do your Ocado shops, other retailers are available, then you can buy it, and it's much more accessible now than it used to be. And this one is, again, I think English sparkling winemakers, they started off very much going along the idea of almost champagne copies to a certain extent. And I think that's what they get labelled with a lot. But you can tell from this that they're really starting to make it their own. You get to slightly cooler climate than champagne, so you are going to get, there's even more kind of tart green apple flavours.
I think the English generally like things drier. I mean, champagne was traditionally made a lot sweeter in France, and they actually changed the way they made it for our market. And I think the producers in England, they want that kind of tart green apple, brownie apple, and that crunch and that good acidity, and yeah. And
there's so many great producers out there right now, so it's for English wine, definitely got to give that a try next time you're opening a bottle of bubbles.
What people don't realise is that actually California, Northern California, gets cool enough so that they can actually grow Chardonnay and Pinot Noir grapes and make, again, sparkling wine using the traditional method in a very similar style to champagne. And this is Domaine Carneros, which is actually owned by Taittinger Champagne. And it is Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. Again, what I quite like about sparkling wines from California is, yes, even though you do get these cool climates in Carneros and Mendocino and areas like that, you still get a ripeness of fruit, which is very different to the continental climate that you get in Champagne. Like, even when you smell it, it's more like kind of baked apple rings as opposed to brownie apples, or uncooked baking apples.
But it is very useful, the fact that they do have such a margin, because again, when people think of California, I mean, I certainly used to, you think about going off to the beach, having a bit of a surf, things like that. But in Northern California, when the fog comes in off the sea, it really, really cools it down, so you still get that lovely acidity, which is desperately needed in sparkling wines to make them fresh, and that's a wonderful drop there.